Hello, I'm Carrie Green, the principal at Central Campus. Every year I get to speak at the Rotary Top 10% dinner, so I'm honored to help celebrate our students and be a part of this video. The Rotary started the Lockport Top 10% dinner in 1955, and throughout the years they've honored over 4,200 of our students who have excelled academically. We are grateful for Rotary's commitment to our community and for helping to celebrate our future leaders. Unfortunately, we could not host the dinner this year, but we want to make sure to take time to commemorate this accomplishment and honor our students. Students, I want to congratulate you on being in the top 10% of the class of 2020. This is a huge accomplishment and something that you should be very proud of. 4 years ago, when you walked through the doors of Central Campus on that hot August day, I introduced our motto, Best Self, Best Work. And I also challenged you with the question, what will your legacy be? I asked you, what do you want your legacy to be as you walk across the stage as an LTHS graduate? So as you reflect on the past 4 years, you have lived your best self and done your best work. You've gone above and beyond every expectation that has been set for you, and in most cases, excelled in every opportunity that you've been given. You have made your family, your community, and your school very proud. You hear Principal Greenan talk about together we succeed. Collectively as a group, you have succeeded together. On behalf of Principal Greenan, we want to congratulate you on being in the top 10% of the class of 2020. We cherish what you have brought to LTHS, and we know that you will do great things in the future. Best wishes, and as always, go Porters.
Good morning and greetings to the LTHS families and students, and congratulations to those students for achieving the academic excellence and being part of the top 10% of the 2020 senior class. My name is Richard Ives, and I'm a current LTHS school board member and an over 30-year Rotarian. I was a Rotarian in the Salem, Massachusetts Club until 18 years ago when I relocated here and joined the Lockport, Illinois Club. One of my responsibilities with the Lockport Rotary Club is I am the club liaison to the LTHS Interact Club, which is a community service club where the students run this club on their own, but also do community projects on their own, as well as work with Rotarians. These are challenging times, to be sure. It is not gone unnoticed for your senior year that many noteworthy and classic events during your senior year had to be canceled or postponed. As such, it is my pleasure to participate in this video so I can personally, and on behalf of all Rotarians, thank you and extend a sincere congratulations to the 131 students that have achieved top 10 academic levels this past year. Some of you are involved in the Rotary Interact Club. Others don't really know what Rotary is. For a brief foundation, Rotary International was founded in 1905, and that's 115 years ago, by a gentleman by the name of Paul Harris here in Chicago. Each club has its own number, and Chicago is listed as number 1. The Lockport Club, which was founded in 1966, was sponsored by the Joliet Club. The Salem, Massachusetts Club I was in was actually founded in 1918. Lockport Rotary has 8 current alumni from LTHS, and in fact, one of our charter members and still active member to this day was a porter from the class of 1949. We're a service organization, and we endeavor to assist Lockport wherever we can. In 2019 alone, we continued the dictionary distribution program where all third graders that into the feeder schools into LTHS receive a dictionary. And in fact, this ongoing project where we've distributed over 4,500 dictionaries, the first recipients are now sophomores here at LTHS. We also award annual scholarships between $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, and we work with the Salvation Army and do our holiday bell ringing in December, and we raise approximately $2,000 a year. In addition, we do our holiday food basket drives, and we're able to feed over 400 local families every holiday season. In 2018, we did a special project. It is the pavilion that is currently located at Rotary Park at the intersection of Garfield and Division. This was a project that was spearheaded by the Lockport Rotary Club, but was done with the vital assistance of the Lockport Park District as well as LTHS. and in fact, the manpower to put it together were the Rotarians and students and faculty from the LTHS Building and Trades classes. And not only do we raise money, but we also like to be task-oriented. And to that goal, we have our garden that annually produces about one ton of food for annual food baskets. Now back to the Top 10% Dinner. The Top 10% Dinner is our signature event annually, and although necessary, it was disappointing to have to cancel it this year. This event not only recognizes your outstanding achievements, but also through the loyalty and dedicated sponsors outside of LTHS and Rotary, this allows additional funding for us to assist these area causes and provide additional scholarships. Although the event was canceled, I am pleased to state that through additional support from Rotarians and some of our sponsors, we are able to meet our commitment to 8 to 9 scholarships to the 2020 senior class. As indicated in the letters that you received, we will be sending certificates of achievement to all students, as well as refunds to any families who prepaid their deposits for this special event. I'd like to add, and it is appropriate for the times we're in, that at the beginning of every Rotary meeting or function, all Rotarians recite the 4-way test. And the 4-way test is simple. First, is it the truth? Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better friendship? And 4, is it beneficial to all concerned? And that seems very appropriate these days. So, on behalf of the LTHS School Board and the Lockport Rotary Club, we wish to extend a sincere congratulations and wish you all the best in your future endeavors and the years to come. Thank you and good luck.
During our high school years, we choose paths that will have a significant impact on the people we will become as adults. Although these paths do not define us, the decisions we have made during these formative years have shaped us into the accomplished individuals we are today. We should all be extremely proud of our hard work, achievements, and the recognition we are receiving at this time. It was not an easy road, late nights of studying, balancing heavy course loads, and many, many sacrifices. This evening is a celebration of all of our hard work over the past 4 years. We did this, but not without the support of our incredible teachers, guidance counselors, club sponsors, coaches, all of Lockport's outstanding faculty, and of course, our parents. There are over 900 seniors at LTHS, and we now officially represent the top 10%. It's a notable milestone for any high school senior. However, I have no doubt that we will continue to achieve even more than we can envision as we progress on our chosen paths. With that being said, I urge you, do not be satisfied with where you are. Always strive for improvement and remember that we create our futures. Relentlessly pursue your goals, even if at times they seem impossible or others try to convince you that they are unattainable. Take the path less traveled. Step out of your comfort zone. Welcome challenges head on, remembering that adversity always leads to personal growth. While we have already reached our goals here at Lockport, there is so much more to come. It is time to go out and prove to the world what our community has already recognized. Our capabilities are endless, and we are ready. Lockport's top 10% has proven to be extremely adaptable, open-minded, resilient, generous, curious, determined, and ambitious. What further sets us apart, however, is that we are not afraid to fail. We thrive off of failure, whether it be in academics, athletics, or any other aspect of life. Rather than letting it discourage us, we learn from it, and we use it to better ourselves and our community. It is with pride that I say I am a part of such a mindful group of students. Many of us have had similar paths at Lockport, but now it is time to go our separate ways. Some of us will become surgeons, engineers, teachers, accountants, you name it. The work ethic you have demonstrated throughout high school will take you to new heights as you enter the workforce. Anything is possible with the determination you have shown thus far. Congratulations on where you are today, what you have already done, and in advance for what I know you are capable of in the future. I wish you nothing but luck in the next chapter of life. I do not know where your path will lead you. However, I do know that each one of us is destined for greatness.
Congratulations, Lockport Township High School District 205, Class of 2020 Top 10 honorees. My name is Dr. Robert McBride. I'm the very proud superintendent of our district, and it gives me great pleasure to congratulate you on this accomplishment. Of course, I wish I was doing this at our East Campus auditorium where our Board of Education, our administrators, your parents, many of our teachers, and most importantly, your Class of 2020 peers were surrounding you to celebrate you. But we are in very unusual times. The Irish poet John O'Donohue would call this a time to lay low to the wall. And I don't think any of you imagined that the spring of your senior year would be such a time. I hope you use this time to give thanks and to show gratitude for all of the people who have contributed to an accomplishment like this on your behalf. First and foremost, I would like to thank your parents, and I hope each honoree will find time to thank your parents. They're your first teachers. They've invested so much in you. I'd like to thank our Board of Education, our administration, and our teachers who saw so much in you, invested in you, taught you, raised you up. I'd like to thank our community for gifting us with such a beautiful school and such a well-resourced district that helped you on your way to this accomplishment. Finally, I'd like to thank the Lockport Rotary Club. I'm a member, and we were very disappointed that we could not hold this ceremony at Donalfo's as we annually do. We are in strange times, and oftentimes when you're in strange times, it's hard to have a perspective about it. But in terms of this accomplishment, what I hope it means for you is a future gift. I hope that sometime in September or October, you have the gift of perspective, that you're crossing a college campus, serving our nation in the military, entering the world of work, and suddenly you stop and you realize that you have a tremendous amount of academic skill, personal confidence, maturity, poise, and certainty about yourself that came from your 4 years of being a porter, and that came from making a decision to fully invest yourself in our school, academically, perhaps athletically, in terms of activities, all of those efforts and contributions that led to this honor that you have earned. You have the gift of self-confidence and the perspective to understand that any challenge is something that you can accomplish because while you were a porter, you accepted challenges and you succeeded. That's why you're in the top 10% of your graduating class of almost 1,000 students. Very unique, very amazing. I hope when you look back over your shoulder, your years as a porter, it gave you the gift of maturity, the gift of confidence, and the gift of feeling self-assured about your future. Thank you so much for all that you've done for our district, that you've done for your classmates, that you've done for our community. I am very proud of each one of you and want to again congratulate you on being a Class of 2020 Top 10% honoree.